Good morning. Today I wanted to talk about reviews, customer reviews. I think that a handful of reasons why we were so successful in the start and as quickly as we were able to grow the company had to do with the amount of reviews. We harp on communication and processes throughout the customer journey, and part of that process, which is very important, is not just everything before and during, but it's actually after the sale is done. And we have strategic timing on when we send customer reviews out via email and via text, based on their experience and based on whether it's scientific data or real data, whatever it is. I base it off of how I would feel, right? And when the most opportune time that we feel our customer is going to be in the right state of mind, still having an understanding of their experience and how it went with, how the whole, experience with us went. One, without bugging them, but then two, we can't do it too far in advance because they'll forget about it, right? So we found for us, the sweet spot is about 2 to 3 days. When primarily our customers are traveling customers, right? Travelers. And I know day of or day after, you're just getting back from a trip, you're just getting back into your routine, you have the kids, you have, work and everything to get back into the swing of things, and the last thing I want to do is fill out a customer survey. However, let's just say my trip ended or the customer's trip ended on Sunday. We flew home, they drove home, they did what they left, they got home. Monday, again, they're getting back in the swing of things. They're, getting to work. Tuesday, hopefully it wasn't too crazy at work, but just in case. Just in case it was, then we maybe not want to bug them or send that review at the end of that day. Usually, again, that third day, which is, again, usually Wednesdays, is kind of a sweet spot. Because after 4 and 5 days, then they can get really back into their routine and maybe not remember all the intricacies, or I'll do that, or maybe I'll do that this weekend. And Wednesdays are middle of the work week, and people usually have a little bit more time throughout their day to leave a review. We make it as easy as possible. And when the customers leave reviews, or when we send out that confirmation or that email, that review email, or follow-up email, we direct them where we want that review to leave, right? If we want to boost our Yelp numbers, right, because we're on Yelp, okay, that link will go to Yelp. That'll be the first one they see. Underneath that, we'll have Google, right? Leave a Google review. Or underneath that, we'll have other options. So, like Facebook or what have you. So, but if we want them to do Google review, we'll put that kind of front and center. First thing they do, 2 clicks, make it super easy, and off they go, right? I'll do another video, so this one isn't too long, talking talking about kind of the psychology of why getting your numbers up, your review numbers up, and your order numbers up are so important. And yeah, that'll be very helpful. But to recap, find the sweet spot, and you have to do some A/B testing and see what works for your company. As far as, you know, leaving reviews, follow up with your customer, understand your customer journey, and part of that customer journey has to be reviews, and it has to be very easy for them. If I have to like click and fill this out or sign up for this, or if I get an email that says like, hey, review my company, you know, review my company, leave us a Google review. And if I have to go find that company on Google, make sure it's the right one, is it active, is it not? Or if you say review us on here, right? They need to have 2-3 steps at most, where it's, oh, click the link, type it in, be done, and move on, right? It can't be anything more than that, or else they'll most likely abandon the process and you won't end up getting that review. And then as far as frequency is concerned, yeah, we've gotten a little bit more success actually on email, and it's easier to automate the email, so that's why I think we've chosen that. We were sending some text follow-ups for a while, but it was cumbersome for us to do it on the back end. And I'm sure there's softwares out there that can automate the text and whatever, but then it's going to look spammy and people aren't going to do it. So if you can, set up automations to, you know, hey, 3 days after this order is complete, send a follow-up email, send a follow-up review email, ask about their experience. And then again, there's softwares out there that you can get even more complicated or more detailed and say, if they don't click the link or they don't have this, then follow up another week after that, right? Or whatever cadence you want. So do some testing and see what works for you, and hopefully you can build your reviews. I'm going to do another video right after this talking about the psychology of reviews, orders, and primarily on like platform types of businesses, which we are. So we'll see you later. Have a good day.